Have you ever wondered why most people, after listening to motivational speeches, they get the trigger, the urge to make the progression of their life, but along the line, everything fits? Today, I'm going to talk about how easy it is to get started, when it comes to progression, but along the line, everything seems hard. I'm going to take it from the psychological aspect, and if you can listen to the end, you can make a good advantage of it. And anytime it feels like whatever is pushing you is not there, you can make use of this advantage. So one thing is that when you listen to motivational speeches, there is this urge that arises from within to the point that everything seems easy to you. For example, you are trying to learn coding, and after you've listened to a professional developer highlighting or stating the how easy it is, let me say how easy it is, or the result after being a professional developer, you realize that there will be a certain urge that you feel and you want to start your coding journey. But along the line, you fall into a pit which I call the uninformed pessimistic, whereas you are not informed about the struggle. Let me say one of the struggle is getting a client. You are not informed about the struggle, and now you are starting to be pessimistic. That's where everything falls off. Look, urges are emotive response, which means that anytime you feel that trigger is an emotional one. That's why you see most people after deciding to go about something, anytime they feel emotional, and when they cross to a stage of a logical reasoning, they feel less of that thing. So the same thing happens here. When you want to start, since you're emotional, it feels easy. When you want to start, it feels easy. But along the line, everything feels out because you've crossed from a stage of emotive decision to a logical decision. And at this point, the only thing that needs to keep you going is what's in front, which is the value or the rewards in front. So anytime you listen to speeches and get the trigger to to make a progression about your life, don't be so much happy and be blindfolded about the uninformed pessimistic that is going to come up. The one thing that will be to your own advantage is awareness. Make sure you are aware that you are emotional, and the dopamine rush that comes along the line with those species, with those things that motivated you, because motivation is a reason for action. At that point, you have a limited reason for action, and once you highlight your bigger reason, because once your why is big, your how will be so easy.